So, as a first-year teacher with fifth grade, there's a lot of things in which I had to learn in regards to what is essential for a foundation across the board in the classroom. And so what I had the pleasure of taking on and learning from Mrs. Pike was, when it comes to just the day-to-day processes, it's important to have some in place. For example, how do we enter a room? What is the morning routine when you come in? Where are we copying down our homework when we are assigned homework? And how do we move about the room in regards to getting up to go get something from a shelf or any other materials? And encouraging me to get those in place. So those would be some examples of things that I, as a teacher, first year, didn't necessarily think about, but learned through her how essential it is just from the day-to-day process, just how things can smoothly happen with having those processes in place. So that's definitely one thing. And also, as being fifth grade, one thing that's big for us is testing. And so MISA testing. So that too was something new for me as well. And of course, when it comes to testing, we like to prep the students. And so through Mrs. Pike, she was able to show me, because there's a lot of resources out there for us and I'm still learning how to navigate them. So she assisted me in just showing me where I can go and actually taking the time to actually print out the different standards that I should focus on with my students to ensure that they are that much more prepared for the MISA when that time came about. And so that too really helped me, because as a new teacher, those are things like, those are nervous. I got nervous about them. I was like thinking, how can I possibly prepare my students as a first year teacher? How can I properly prepare them for these big state exams that the county looks at? So that's definitely another way that Mrs. Pike helped me in regards to assuring that we reach student achievement. We're making sure that they are achieving the goals that we will look for in the course for them being the best students that they can be. And another thing in which I felt is direct is just being an emotional and mental support, because if the teacher is not like emotionally, mentally there and present, it can be a very, very poor learning environment for the students. And so a part of having a successful lesson is, again, a teacher being there emotionally and mentally. And for me, again, I'm a new teacher. I have my days, I have my moments. And luckily, with Mrs. Pike just being there as support and then leaving me with different strategies when she may have not been there, it helped me get through my lessons, and just reminding how I can, sometimes just maybe take a step back, or how I can prepare myself outside of the classroom, just mentally and emotionally, to get through these times that are going to happen regardless. Students are going to be students, children are going to be children. And that definitely helped me. And another thing is getting organized as a teacher. Time management is one of my biggest areas of opportunity. And just with that, she's definitely assisted me in regards to different strategies I can use and routines that I need to put in place for myself as well, because yes, I need some routines. She's shown me different ways in which I too can get organized and get myself a routine so I can make sure I'm doing things in a timely fashion when it comes to that administrative part, and things in regards to getting paperwork done for grading students' work and stuff like that, so it won't be a pile up in the backup of grades to do. And so just all of those things have again, if she's been directly working with me, it nevertheless ended up impacting the students, because it just made me that much stronger to, as a teacher and as an educator, to again make sure that I am preparing these students to be successful in whatever success looks for them, in whichever way success looks for them, because everyone's success looks different. And so she's definitely helped me in many ways, and also hands-on with the students too. And so it's been a blessing. It really has been a blessing. And I definitely can strongly say that she has had an awesome, really big impact on assuring that these students were successful as they move through the fifth grade and then up into sixth. So thank you again, Mrs. Pike, for all your support. Thank you.